With us we have Lutz Pfannenstiel, former Brave Warriors goalkeeper coach. Now Lutz, I understand you've got a very busy lifestyle these days as part of Hoffenheim, the Bundeslige club Hoffenheim's international relations and scouting team. Tell us about that.
Well, basically I'm responsible for various departments where I'm looking after the international scouting, meaning I'm trying to find talent overseas, also at big tournaments like under 17 World Cup, under 20 World Cup, African Championships, and also being responsible for international relations, meaning organizing training camps or having club cooperations, basically watching out what's happening internationally.
Right, and tell us about some of the places you've been to recently.
Well, I was at the under 20 championships in South Africa recently, which was it wasn't a great tournament because all the games were played on one field. It was moved from Libya to South Africa because of the war, so it was obviously very difficult to organize in a short while. But I think there was some decent players there. Now recently I was at the under 17 World Cup in Mexico, which was a great tournament. I mean, most of the FIFA tournaments, as you know yourself, are always very well organized. And soon I will be off to the under 20 World Cup. So we just basically have to keep on an eye what is happening internationally.
Right, and happening back here at your old country, Namibia, what's your thoughts on the Brave Warriors?
Well, I'm always enjoying a lot to come back to Namibia. It's like somehow my second home. But yeah, I'm a little bit sad. I mean, now the drop in the world ranking is quite big. So I remember not so long ago the team was close to a position in the top 100, and now in the 153, I think it's quite disappointing. But in the end of the day, shit happens in football, and I believe it's now time for a new structure. And when I'm talking about new structure, I mean that I think you have to bring in new blood, meaning new players, try to develop from the youngsters, from the under 17, bring the players up from the under 19s, and try to develop on a long-term program the new national team, the new Brave Warriors. I think there was a very, very good squad in the last few years, but now through lots of various circumstances, the team is basically not functioning anymore as people are wishing. So I think it's just now the time of change, and it will not go overnight. You cannot expect from 17, 18 or 20-year-old boys to compete with teams like Cameroon or South Africa. So I think it needs some time, but I believe there is enough potential in Namibian football, and I also think in the NFA is enough people who know their business that it can be done on a long-term program.